Hey, my pretty. Hey, everyone. It's Mr. Chigo here to pretty much start off the movie reviews of 2024. On this channel, I am going to start off with the 1989 movie called The Little Mermaid. It is a Disney classic film, and it has been since it came out. It's a really good movie. I personally liked it. And it's honestly a really cute film too, especially with, the characters, the cast, everything about this film is just amazing. So, of course, there is the 2013 remake of the film that came out sometime, last year in 2023. But I have not seen that movie yet, so I am gonna have to find the time to see the remake of the movie, which of course some people say it's good. However, I have to see it yet. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't really express my opinion on it yet. So, of course, this film is one of the start off of the Disney Renaissance period, which, of course, the Disney Renaissance period came around since 1980, 89 to 1999. So that's around the time when the Disney Renaissance period starts getting more popular and stuff like that. So I'm going to review The Little Mermaid today. This is based on The Little Mermaid, also known as The Little Sea Maid fairy tale, written by Hans Christian Andersen. However, this one, the Disney one, if we compare to the Disney one to the original story, the original Little Mermaid story by Hans Christian Andersen is a lot more darker and more disturbing. But the Disney film, they adapted that and they made it so it's family friendly. I know there are some moments of this movie that is pretty much a little nerve-wracking. Like there's some parts in the movie that was pretty unnerving and stuff for people to enjoy watching, but this film is one of the best classic Disney films of all time. It still is one of the best ones I've seen. I definitely have to say it's definitely a good film. I personally liked it. I thought it was well made in detail and I thought it was a neat story. I mean, the storyline of this is really neat and it's really well made. I personally like this film. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and explain about the plot of the movie. But I have to say that Jodie Benson actually was the voice of Ariel in The Little Mermaid. But she also did the voice of Thumbelina in 1994's, Don Bluth's Thumbelina movie. But she also voiced a few other characters like Barbie from the Toy Story movies, etc. When I look at this movie now, I have to say it's still a childhood favorite film, especially for something in the late 80s. I mean, Disney has been something I've always grown up to watching ever since I was a kid. And even though I'm an adult, I still adore Disney movies. I even like, the movie Little Mermaid itself. I mean, it's a really great film. It's nicely done. It's a very great movie. It has a lot of great animation. I mean, it's a little disturbing at certain parts of the film, but I personally still thought it was well made in detail. Especially taking the fact that this movie came out in 90, well, not 90, but 89. But I still personally really thought it was still a great movie, and it's enjoyable. It's very enjoyable and well made. So, I'm going to go ahead and explain the plot right now. So this basically tells a story about in the kingdom of Atlantica, we have the main character Ariel, who's a 16-year-old mermaid princess dissatisfied with her life. She gets fascinated by the human world with her best friend Flounder. Ariel visits Scuttle, a seagull, who gives the inaccurate information about humans. So, pretty much Ariel falls in love with a prince in the world of humans named Prince Eric. However, her father forbids her from going over to the island, to the land where all the humans are. So he pretty much, is overprotective of her, quote unquote, if that makes sense. So Ariel pretty much has to, take a deal from Ursula, saying that she has to give Ursula her voice in order to get a pair of human legs. So Ariel does so when she meets Prince Eric. However, Ursula had plans to marry Prince Eric just to trick him into thinking that, Vanessa was the one who saved him from the shipwreck, when in reality it was Ariel. The film actually is a really great concept for a movie, and it honestly is a really good plot. It's a great plot. I personally really like the sequel of it called Little Mermaid 2 Return to the Sea. That one was actually a pretty good film. It's a really good sequel to, well, the movie, even though that movie came out in 2000. What did I personally think that I could have been done to make the movie better? Well, maybe I can't really see anything that I really did not like about the movie. I personally liked it. I still do. And even now today, I like the sequel, but the original did a pretty good job. And I mean, the actors did a great job. I personally liked Jodie Benson as Ariel. She did a fantastic job. I personally really liked the movie. So what I really liked is that the animation of the movie was flat out amazing, especially with, the characters, and you get a little bit of character development in the film. Really amazing. I personally still thought it was a good movie for something that was made in the late 80s. It's still a really fun film. I personally really enjoyed this film, and I personally think everybody should take a look at the first movie. And if you happen to really enjoy, well, if you happen to really enjoy the movie, like the first one, you definitely would really like Little Mermaid 2 Return to the Sea. That one was actually one of the great Disney sequels. I mean, one of the few of them that didn't suck, and The Little Mermaid 2 is one of them. Now, I will review the second one in a separate video, because this is mainly focused on the first film. I mean, I thought the villain was well neatly done and neatly developed, and I personally really like, the characters, the animation, the songs, etc. I mean, with a lot of Disney films, I really enjoy singing in that in a lot of Disney films. But this film is definitely one of them I definitely really enjoyed. And I still personally like the film even today. So, with that being the case and with that being said, I personally still like the film. It's a good film. It's well made in detail. It's just perfect for a Disney film. So, anyways, with that being said and that being the case, I think it's time we go right to our score. And okay, that was Disney's The Little Mermaid 1989. I give this film a 10 out of 10. It's a really good classic Disney film. I mean, it's a really great Disney film, especially a great start off to the Disney Renaissance period. It's a funny movie. It's very good. Kids would really enjoy this film. And I mean, adults would really enjoy this film too, just as much as kids will enjoy the film. It's a great film. I mean, it's really neat, well made. It's got a great concept. I really enjoy, the whole thing about this film. Now, I have not seen the 2023 remake yet, so I can't say what I liked about the remake yet or what I didn't like about the remake because I've not seen it. But this is actually a really great film. I still like it, and I recommend anybody who's a Disney fan like myself should really go ahead and check out this film. You will not be disappointed one bit. It is definitely a must-have film if you are a Disney fan. So, with that being the case and with that being said, I personally still like this film. It's well made, amazing, and it's just a really great community film. So, I guess with that being said and that being the case, what did you guys personally think of this Disney film? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what we have done personally to help make this story a lot better, well, movie of the story better, whatever you guys prefer to say or talk about in the comments below. I'm Miss Dark Shigo. I want to thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you're new to my channel, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to my main channel, which is The Lion Queen. Be sure to check that one out and subscribe to that one, because I'm mainly active on that one. So as always, with that being said, if I'm missing something I did not talk about in this movie, let me know what it is in the comments below. I think I have covered most of everything, but if I miss anything, please let me know what it is. So, anyways, with that being the case and that being said, I will be seeing you guys all in the next video. Peace out, and like always, I'll see you all next time.